Hey everybody, welcome back. This is RadMcBad, and today I'm going to show you how to glitch through this temple, get the Lens of Truth early, and how to get the Bombachus early to open up a world of glitches. So, you could clip through right here if you so wanted to. I don't know how to do the glitch here, so I don't do it. Now, make sure when you get this key, you save the game after you get the key, but do not save it before you complete all the glitches, the Bombachu, collect the Bombachus and the Lens of Truth, because you need the key to do this next coming glitch. This is called the Actor's Glitch. I'm going to go through this crawl space, right? And I'm going to hold down left, and I'm going to spam A, so I can open this door, unlock this door, but not go through it. See, I just used the key on the door, but I'm in the same room. In effect, this unloads all the enemies, and the water, and the properties of this room behave strangely. It unloads all of it, and it loads the enemies to the next room. But of course, we're not in the next room. So when we go to the water actually doesn't work. It doesn't behave like water. It's just like a texture. So that's how you get down there. So make sure, really, you crawl through the crawl space at the end of the door. Into the crawl space. Yeah, hold down left-ish. Maybe down left, maybe slightly more down than left, maybe slightly more left than down. Try different combinations, but make sure you spam A very fast so you could unlock that door. You want to roll to the door, you want to unlock the door. And you know it's done correctly if you use the key, but you're still in the same room. That's one surefire, easy way to tell. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm getting an extra hit in on this guy. At the beginning of the match between me and him, what I did is did a jumping sword slash. And then that stores the sword slash into Link's attack. So when you crouch stab, your previous attack that you do is stored with a crouch stab. Or say I do a sword slash, now I crouch stab, it's it's stored into the crouch stab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this next room where the Skulltula is, and I'm going to head backwards down the vine, which includes holding Z and then backwards, and that's just so I can position myself correctly. And then I lift myself up, I rotate 90 degrees to the left, and then I hit the wall with my sword. I just press B, so I get the correct angle. So down the vine, up it, 90 degrees to the left, press B, and then turn 90 degrees to the left again. And then, basically, when I do this, I'm in the right position. I search for a frame where the Skulltula is at the absolute top of its cycle. That way I have a consistent frame to work with this next trick. You could hit it anywhere, but I prefer pausing it at the top so I have consistent frames each time. So now that I have the Skulltula at the top, I'm going to press B. I'm going to press B to pull out the sword and hit the Skulltula. Then I'm going to hold down till Link 180s. When he 180s, that's where I want to be. So at this point, still holding down, I'm pausing, I'm holding down. Now, after I unpause, I'm going to hold Z or Z and then hold back. So I climb back down that vine, and then right when his right arm is up in the air like it is, this is where you want to be. You want to pause buffer to these frames. Now I'm at 3 frames before the frame I want. You can tell by the 2 little legs being right there over C right. And I need to pause it until the last frame before the Skulltula turns black. So it'll be brown at the frame that I need. Right there. There's the exact frame. It's up above C right. Now what I want to do at this frame, I want to spam A so that Link lets go of the vine, but he doesn't fall at all. He's just letting go of the vine. Just spam A unpause, spam A, and hold let go of the vine. You could tell you did it correctly because that next frame, you see the black leg. Now at this black leg frame, I hold down for one frame until the leg gets longer, or until Link falls one frame. Exactly one frame. Hold down here. Then hold up, and that's all you have to do to clip through the wall. Now, I hold left and press C target and head towards that little island over there. If you fall like I did, there's a way to get around this. You sort of go into this corner, backflip, wait till you swim up. When you stop moving at the top of your cycle, what you have to do is hold right. And now, when he turns around, up left and all of that, you want to clip kind of through this area. And then after you clip through this area, which I think I just clipped through the area there, it allows you to swim higher. When you swim higher, you want to go towards that Bombachu room with the treasure chest, and then you want to tap B when you're near it so you could work your way in. There's no collision on those walls or anything like that, so just work your way through. There's no collision in this ceiling either. They never expected you to be climbing up without that thing already gone. They never thought that you'd be able to do that, so they didn't program collision there. So again, what you do is, with the Skulltula, hit it at the top so I could see those 3 frames. Do exactly what I said to do in those frames, and you got it. Like, when that last frame, when it's brown, you just tap A. And then, so you unpause, tap A, pause, unpause, tap A, and then you hold down, on the next frame when the leg is black, but it's in the same position. And then after the leg gets longer and it's still black, you just hold up. And that's all you need to do to clip through that vine, once you have the right angle and things like that. It's very precise, it's frame perfect. So you have to do exactly that. If you mess up like a step right there, you're gonna fail the trick. As far as I know, like, I've only been able to do it exactly that way. If it's some other way, I'm definitely not able to do it. So here, I'm gonna get past this annoying owl. He tries to trick you. If you say yes, he literally just says the same thing over again, which can be quite annoying if you're trying to spam through the text, which I know we probably all have done, especially as a kid. You wanna get out of that text box, and he kind of tricks you into saying yes. So I'm on my way to the Zora's domain here. Now I'm going to show you a cool trick to get past the water fountain, because I don't have an ocarina. I haven't visited Zelda at all. She teaches you the Zelda's Lullaby, which is supposed to be required to get past the waterfall, but in my playthrough, it's merely a suggestion. Now this guy, I'm going to need a seed from him. I'm going to use a seed as part of a glitch later. I need to plant it. I need to plant this seed somewhere in order to make life easier, this glitch I'm going to do. It's not necessary, but it makes it like a million times easier just doing that. So what you want to do this glitch, I'm going to take this Kaku, you bring him up towards the water fountain. Not the water fountain, but the waterfall, I guess. And what you do is angle yourself correctly, fly towards the wall if you're angled correctly, and then you just like hold up and right, and that'll get you behind the waterfall. I'll show you what I mean in a second as far as angling it correctly. You could probably do a recoil flip in here, but I don't bother with that. I wanna show off this trick with a cuckoo. So look at me angling this correctly. Now we're just gonna angle it correctly so that we don't fly into the waterfall, but we fly into the wall beside the waterfall. Once you do that, you should float right in there. I'm gonna grab this silver scale here while I'm here, and well, it needed right now because I want to grab a jar. This is a diving game. If you side hop down there, it's actually faster. You land quicker in the water than if you were diving, because the animation's a little bit longer. And it's funny because he's none the wiser that you side hop. He's gonna tell you about what a beautiful dive he did, and he's none the wiser. He's a fish. He doesn't know. He doesn't know these things. Alright, that's all the rubies. I'm gonna go collect the silver scale here. Now, arguably, one of the most annoying parts of the game is coming up, where I hand the bottle to King Zora, and he takes like 1,000 years to move to the side. The cutscene lasts like an eternity, and there's a theory going around, well, that I created. When you collect this jar, essentially it's signed Princess Ruto, that she's trapped in a well. But how, or Jabu Jabu, but how could she have possibly written that letter if she's trapped in Jabu Jabu? My theory is one of the Zoras knew about it. They were witnessing that, and so what they did is they wrote a letter for somebody to find and put it right out there. So they put it out there, and they didn't want to talk to the King Zora. The reason why they didn't want to talk to the King Zora is because it takes forever for him to move. It takes like 100 years for him to move. They were all fearing that time it takes. So they didn't want to tell him directly, because then he would have to move. And you're going to see what I'm talking about in a little bit once I hand him the bottle. This cutscene, I mean, you know, you age when you pull out the Master Sword. You should age, you know, just by talking to this guy. Look at this. Watch this. First off, he gives Link like a wall of text. Complete wall of text. He likes to talk a lot, which is kind of understandable because his daughter is, you know, his daughter is gone. Now he's getting ready. You can see his legs moving. He's getting the momentum to move to the side. There's actually a way to skip this, and I do recommend skipping this. Now watch this. Look, he's still moving. He is still moving. Still moving, and this is why the Zoras wrote that letter for somebody else to find, because look, he is still moving. He is still moving. Come on. Like, I told you guys that this was gonna be long, but, you know, I mean, you guys were probably still uncertain of how long exactly it takes. That took like a year. Now, I kind of make a mistake here. I'm going to Zora's castle, or not Zora's castle, I'm going to Hyrule Castle. What I actually should have done here in this position, I should have went under back where I got the bottle. I should have planted that seed. If you're following along, I mean, just go back where you got that jar and plant the seed, and then go to the headstones. You could have that owl carry you directly to Hyrule Castle. He's like, how'd you get out here? Well, grab hold of my talons, Link. I'll take you to Hyrule Castle so you can glitch your way in. I mean, he doesn't say that, but, you know, he's definitely thinking that. He knows I don't have an ocarina. He knows that cutscene, entering Hyrule Field never came about yet. Alright, well that's the end of the video. I really appreciate you watching this. If you do like it, make sure you like it and subscribe, and have a good night. Bye-bye.